It's very quiet. Quiet, homely, cozy feeling. But 2 streets further and the craziness starts. Central London, we have Brixton and all the fun. I'm Adrian. I'm a property manager in South London and I lived in this house for 14 years. We are in South London, in between Dulwich and Brixton, in an area called Herne Hill, about 10-12 minutes from Central London. The living room, it makes me feel cozy. It says hello, it says come on in and feel comfortable. A lot of pieces in this room were found or inherited from the neighborhood. During the COVID, Lambeth was full of objects left behind. People moving on, leaving parts of their life on the pavement. I took in what still had warmth. You feel the warmth, the fireplace is symbolic. Someone playing the piano, staying in the couch, just reading a book. It's what this room is meant to be. For me, this is what I wanted to create here. I had a clear vision for this because the kitchen was very bland, furniture was old, and I had a big island in the central of the room which was creating no space. So I modified the kitchen by myself, just having this in mind. If I ruin it, I will buy a new one. What can go wrong? I have the time and the will, the nerve. I repainted it and started from there. I wanted to connect it somehow with the garden. So I brought the green from outside inside. So the second half of the kitchen, it hits you with that green from outside. Just adding some accents of gold. Unintentional at the beginning, but just because they were looking fantastic next to the green. Although my intention was color and bringing the kitchen, the garden in the kitchen, it's more than that now. It's a place where people meet in the morning for the coffee, where people get friendly. All the conversations starts in the kitchen. They may end up somewhere else, but all the conversation starts in the kitchen, and it's beautiful. Well, it's the secret garden. We are very blessed to have a garden in such a big city. It's small, but it's lovely. I always had a garden. I wanted to make a big thing out of it. For people with huge gardens, it might be funny. In Romania, I had a flower shop, so I will always make bouquet and arrangements. You will see all over the house, big vases, just ready for me to have time to do something with them. But most of the times, everything I create in the vases, it's from the garden. I'm not taking care of my garden. It's my mother. Every time she comes, she trims it, so kudos to her. She became my gardener. I'm always pushing her, when she visits, go see London. She still prefers her garden, but she has a huge garden in Romania. So, and this is what she does there as well. London it's rainy. It is grey. It doesn't feel like that in my garden. I always have the umbrella open, so it's always dry. Even if it rains, it's gonna rain for 10 minutes, but it's a nice place to stay. It's a place that we use a lot. I always keep the French doors open. So maybe this invites me, invites my guests to just consider the garden as part of the living space. The ground floor bedroom, it used to be the playroom for my children and the wall between the living room and this bedroom I built, first building ever, and I'm still happy that it holds a big huge screen TV now. Later on I masked it just to give more character to the room with the two doors basically that I found, which creates now a very nice space for the vanity mirror and a place to either using it as a desk or just looking in the mirror. It's a place to rest good, and it works. All of this connected with the French doors that we added, that invites you to the garden as well, which is lovely from the bedroom to go to the garden, and the colors inside, which again brings the garden inside a little bit, gives that relaxed space that it feels home, it feels cozy. The second bedroom is on the first floor, very inviting to the garden as well, but also with the bricks of the other houses. It is a nice view. It feels very close, very like you wake up with the buildings next to you, but also with the green from the garden. It used to be my office. Now I use it for my guests. So it's a versatile space. The bed, once it's lifted, becomes a library, which is what it used to be. And the small office that is in the window, it is lovely. Of course, here I added again the colors just to blend in with the garden outside, and it worked. With the bathroom, it's simple. We renovated it at the beginning, and I haven't changed much because I kept all the paintings. So when I had to refresh it, I had the color that I needed saved, ready to go on the wall. So I haven't changed anything since then. There's no clutter there. It has to be simple and clean. I definitely love this couch. I like to sit here in all the positions, and everybody who comes, it doesn't look comfortable. It doesn't, but it is. It's a place where I listen to music. Where I read, and sometimes I just stay in silence and look on the window. It might sound boring, but it's the place I really enjoy.
Could you tell us something surprising about yourself?
Well, I don't know if it's surprising, but I used to be a singer, playing in front of big crowds every weekend, and just run away from it and dived in deeply into the family life. And now I'm a single father and love it.